Just as we thought, embedding the bias factor into the adult organism would be difficult.
Even then, it looks like it would be hard to induce apoptosis. Our best bet is to probably do it in the prenatal stage. We've had success with rats, at least.
Either way, it's high time we conducted a clinical test on a human.
I'm not rejecting that kind of approach, taking something we don't understand in principle and using it blindly. But we're just starting to understand what makes the P73 Bias Factor tick. I'm not sure we're ready to do this yet.
How can we just sit back and wait? When nearly 10,000 people a day are being devoured by the origami.
Are you saying you're going to test it on yourself? Like Pettenkofer?
Yes. If it proves feasible, then I'll test it on myself.
Johannes, let's embed it into our baby.
Have you lost your mind? I know this is your project, but not our child.
It's a bridge that somebody has to cross. So why not us?
But...
It's feasible, but I can't agree to it.
I have no intention of letting our future children see a world on the brink of destruction.
You have my support.
Both parents approve, huh? Then there's no room for discussion, is there? In that case, I'm taking myself off this project. Our methodology is too much at odds.
Sakaki.
I'll always be a stargazer. I'm someone who observes the stars. I'm not going to interfere with your crucial decisions. I'm going to continue my bias factor research in my own way. I'm sure our paths will cross again. Excuse me. Goodbye.
How are you feeling?
Fine, and physically well, too. I can't wait for your birth. Where's Sakaki?
He sent you a good luck charm for a safe delivery, but he's still unreachable.
I see. So he's still angry with us for pushing ahead with the project.
Don't think about that now. It's not good for you.
I want you to hold on to that charm for me. Good luck tomorrow.
Hello, Paler. It's been a long time. As you know, following that appalling incident, the Managarm project was, for all intents and purposes, suspended. The only survivors of that accident were Soma, who was born carrying the bias factor, and myself, who happened to have your safe birth charm in my possession. Who knew that the charm technology you developed would one day be used to build an anti-origami armored wall, protecting humankind from the origami? As a scientist, I'm painfully aware that I cannot hold a candle to you. Most likely you had predicted that this would come to pass. Am I wrong? Fear not. I'm not sending this email in order to blame you for anything. In the coming weeks, I'll be appointed director of the Fenrir Far East branch. And so, I'd like to ask you to join forces with me once again. In return, I promise you ample funding for your research, and you will also be in charge of all development pertaining to the God Eaters. By the way, I never introduced you to my son. Well, that being so, expect me to call on you in the near future. Until then, my friend.